elegant fam, it's a girl praise and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I went from this to this, and this is like one of my very first makeup videos for this year, which is something that I'll be doing more often. So I hope you're going to stay with me and you're going to grow with me. And if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe and to like. So without wasting much of your time, let's just get straight into it. And if you have any questions, anything you need to say, don't forget to leave down below. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the video and have a blessed year. There's gonna be some few things that I'm going to be talking about the plans that I have for this year, so tag along and don't be left behind. So now I'm just gonna start applying my eyeshadow. I'm going to take this Love Chip, this one, so and just tap it on my eyes. As you can see, I did my eyebrows offline. I mean, eyebrows take a lot of time. I've been doing this for a long time, but I just can't, I just can't have enough time for my eyebrows, because sometimes I feel like the symmetry is kind of off because the eyes are not the same. But yeah, I think it's better to do it off camera, and I guess all of you know how to do eyebrows. If you don't come for me. I'm sorry, girl. You need to learn how to do them. But also, I love the fact that these days there is the microblading and the powder brows option, that you can just wake up looking flawless, looking good. It's a good feeling. I think I'm gonna try that just to save myself some time. So the next thing that I'm going to be going in with is this Butter Me shade. It's a lighter shade, just to tone my shade down there. I hope that's clear. Just to tone it down, to give it a nice smooth finish. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, just to give it that nice smooth finish. Because remember, we're not going in for anything strong, but something that you can wear on a day-to-day. So, and nude palette is the best decision that you can make. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to take my other small brush and I'm just going to go in with a darker shade. That is the Devil's Food. I don't know what's thinking about all those names, because yeah, let me not say much. So in the corner of my eyes, I'm just going to go in with the darker shade, just like I'm doing it right now. If you want to achieve that cat eye look with with just using your foundation, your eyeshadow, sorry, you have to put maybe a sellotape here, or anything that sticks just here, straight something that sticks, just to create that cat eye look. That's if you want to do that. But I always like to do my cat eye with my black liquid liner. So now we go in with that darker shade, just like that. We're keeping it simple, we're keeping it very like neutral, and with this makeup, it's just ready to go anyway. When you're called to a date, or when you're called to a party, you can just go like, okay, I'm coming. So I wanted to talk about this, how it looks now. So I wanted to talk about 2023 and the plans that I have. I'm obviously not gonna say them here. What if they fail? You guys are gonna come for me. But 2023, I just want to say that I have dedicated it to me, to myself, and I am not going back on that. Definitely not going back on that. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I have what do you call this, like a bronzer, a highlighter from Slick, yeah, that is Trended Up makeup, sorry. I got it from DM, like a drugstore. So it gives me this nice finish vibe when I use it on my cheeks. so I don't have the eyeshadow that I would have loved to use. So just to add a little spicing up and still look, you know, kind of quite good and natural and all, I'm just gonna take a little bit from this highlighter and go in with it on my eyelid. I took a little bit, you guys. Look at how it's giving me all that, you know, boom, that I need. It's definitely the things that need to be done. No, like, look. No, it's doing the things that need to be done, Shib. And to think that it's a highlighter, it's not an eyeshadow, but the way it's just sitting on my eye right now is everything. It's everything. It's just a little bit more. So I feel like this side is a little bit darker than this side, so I'm just gonna take a little bit, change my brush and take that other brush, put a little bit more of the Devil's Food eyeshadow and blend. You need to blend in the two colors, whatever shades you're using. The key to a beautiful makeup is blending, okay? So you need to blend it all in like that. Okay, so this is it. This is halfway my eyes done, you know. And I think I didn't take that much time. I hope I didn't take that much time, because the eyes are always the center of attraction, you know. So I hope I took like enough time for them. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing right now, I could probably go in with my liner and do my cat eye, but I'm just going to moisturize my face. First of all, it's one thing that you need to learn, you know. It's one thing that I should have mentioned first. You need a moisturized face when you're doing your makeup, girls. To avoid that cakey finish, you definitely need it. So I'm just going to go in again with my primer. This one, the Milk Hydro Primer, and then just put a little bit on my fingers like that. Just a little bit more. I swear, by just applying this product, you already feel something happening in your face. And trust me, it's a good feeling, you know. It's definitely a good feeling. So I was talking about 2023. I definitely want to dedicate this year to me, to doing the things that I thought I would never do, to you know, putting myself out there, to just keep going, no matter how much the negative vibes are, no matter like how much disappointment I get, no matter what, I just want to keep going. Those of you who follow my channel or have been following my channel for a while know I shared some stories, like things that I went through. So I definitely want this year to be a little bit different, and for it to be a better year. I mean, everyone wants that, right? For it to be a better, beautiful year. There are a lot of things that I have planned and I've written down, which I think it's one good thing that everyone should be doing. Okay, so I'm gonna pause on that. So now I'm going to be using this Nars foundation, but then the problem is I feel like it's a little bit darker for me right now. I just don't know. Maybe my skin is changing. So I also have this Shein foundation in the shade Caramel, and then the Nars is in the shade New Caledonia. So this one is a little bit lighter, and a lot of people were saying, oh, why are you using the Shein foundation? It's not nice, it's cheap, and oh, no one said cheap things are not worth it, guys. That is the problem that we have as people. Because something is cheap, you think, no, it doesn't work like that. As long as you know your quality, as long as you know what you want, you can have anything cheap and still look very good and better than the person who has something expensive. I said what I said. So what I'm gonna do, I just took the two shades and kind of mixed them on my other palette, you know, like to just not have to neutralize the Nars foundation. But sometimes on a good day or when I feel like it, I just use any of the two and I feel very confident. So it's up to you. So now I'm just going to be applying my foundation on my moisturized skin and hydrated skin, and you'll see how the foundation sits. It definitely does sit like it's owning my face, you know, like it's owning. That is just how a foundation should be. Like it's owning, it's made for my face, you know. And that is just how it should be. So I have my head wrap right there. So I'm just going to go in with my, so this is the down side, this is the other side, so you can see the difference. Just keep going. So add a little bit more on this side because yeah, you know that feeling when you start to look good and things that you're planning are coming together and you start just to feel like, you know, you're the winner. This is just how I feel right now, but just applying this foundation. This is how I am feeling. Very good. Okay, so this little part here is just going to disturb me, but we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. So, foundation done. Moving on to the next step without wasting much of your time, it's time for the concealer. So I had a concealer like this one also from Shein, but like it's all done, it's finished because I used it a lot. I loved it. It was in the shade caramel, I think. I forgot, but it's also there in my other video, like this video that I made, my shade makeup under 50 euros. So if you want to know what shade it was, you have to visit that old video. I might just put it up here and then you can see it. So I have ordered another one and you'll see how I'm going to be using it. Like it just took me 2 months and it was done. Like it was done because of how much I loved it, the way it was, the tone, the you know, you see when I apply this one on my, you know, when I am now on that stage. So I'm just going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade like number 35. So I'm not going to put a lot of it because already I feel like it's a little bit too light for me. It's just how I feel. I feel like it's a little bit too light. And the blending process is just going to make it, you know, spread out more. So I'm not going to put like, stress myself with it until I get the Shein one. The SHEGLAM makeup, I really have a good feeling about their makeup, you know, because it has worked for me. If you're someone who's starting to do or to learn how to do your own makeup, I definitely recommend you to go and watch this other video that I did, and you will see that you can get all the things that you need, almost all the things that you need, just by using 50 euros, you know. So the makeup is affordable and it's good for people who are starting. So now we blend, my loves. We blend, which is the key to flawless makeup. Blend it. you know, you get this part wrong, the blending part wrong, and everything is just everywhere, then you have a problem. Then you have a problem with like keeping it all together. So you need to make sure you pack it all in there. So that is it. It's now blended out, and then I'm going to go in with my darker concealer, and it's from Shein. Like I said, it's in the shade Dark Coffee. It's very dark, like it's very dark, it's very pigmented. It's so I just don't need to put a lot, maybe just like this, because it's gonna do wonders. So for it, and I go in with my other foundation brush. Sorry, I'm going to be using this called a multifunction brush. Actually, I got my brushes from Shein also. So now I start to blend it. You'll just see the effect that it's just gonna give, you know. Like, come on, look at that. No, just look at that. It's just, no, guys, no. I give them a 8 out of 10. This is good. This is like one of my favorite concealers right now, ever since I bought them. And then just a little bit there. No, this is definitely a 10, not a 10, an 8. Otherwise, they're not going to improve anything. They have to be a 10. So this is an 8. And I love how it's coming out. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the theme of this year, 2023. You know? Guys, I've realized that we spend so much time, or maybe I alone spend so much time worrying a lot, thinking about what if things go wrong, what if okay, I'm gonna give you an example for my YouTube channel. Like, I spend a lot of time thinking, what if things don't go right? What if people don't like my content? What if this year I'm like, whether you like it or not, posta, and I'm gonna create the content that I want, and whether you want to stay or not, it's up to you. But I love you guys. You need to stay. You need to help me grow. But I'm just telling you how I'm trying, how I'm dealing with all those negative things that I had in my mind the whole time, you know. So just to stay positive, to do what I love. This is what I love, basically. This is so me. So I'm just going to concentrate on me, more of me this year. So you need to get out of your comfort zone. So for baking my face, I'm going to be using the Sleek Makeup Face Foam Baking and Setting Powder. Okay, it is in the shade, I need to look, guys, medium, in the shade medium. A friend recommended it for me, so this is it. And ever since I've been using it, I have kind of liked it. But then at the same time, when I did the Shein makeup, like under 50 euros, I also got their setting powder, which is also nice, but I love this one more. So that's why I say they are an 8, they're not a 10, because I feel like there is for everyone there is a room for improvement. So sometimes the negative things that we hear from people, we need to hear them so that we can improve ourselves. But definitely I'm gonna say this year, make it about you. Take time for yourself, you know. Making it about you doesn't mean be selfish, be anything, but just leave things that don't give you peace, man. Things that are just gonna keep stressing you. No, leave them. I mean, we're still young, right? So you need to leave them. You need to leave them. And I'm just speaking my mind. I guess I've been in a very good state, like in a feeling very okay and comfortable with myself more, you know. So maybe that's why I'm just speaking too much, but I'm just telling you guys, you know, I'm not gonna wait for it to bake for a long time. I just want to get it off so that I avoid getting any cakiness from my face. Okay, so and then here also. Okay, so this is now coming together. Definitely coming together. And that's on period. This period. So now what I want to do is to go in with my liquid liner and draw my cat eye. I feel like I've always had a problem drawing my cat line on camera, but today let's get it. Let's see. And I'm already shaking. You guys, don't scare me. Ooh, okay. There it is. There it is. Okay, there it is. I guess I'm overcoming my fears right now and just doing it, you know, just grabbing it by the, you know, by the balls. So this is how it looks now. So you see that adding a liner to your eyes, it enhances your look even more. So yeah, and then I'm gonna do the other eye now, and let's see how that goes. So as for liquid liners, I'm not one person that's gonna go to and spend a lot of money for a liquid liner. I don't know. I always feel like for liquid liners, you need to have 3 or 4 of them. So there you have it. There you have it. So I also like when liquid liners, you need to have a lot. So I'm not one person that's gonna go and spend a lot of money on a liquid liner. So I stick to my drugstores. This one is also from Essence. I don't know how many products I have from Essence. Now I feel like yeah, a lot. They are a lot. And I also have my white liner is from Essence. But now I'm debating whether I should use the white or the black liner. I don't know. Like at this point, I don't know. Wait, I have also this one. I'm just gonna stick to my black liner. Let's see how that goes. It's not like that. And here also. Okay, so this is how it looks, girls, guys. So now I'm just going to come to the other side and blend. So my ladies, this is how my makeup looks. So the only thing that I have to do right now, my lips, and add some highlight on my nose. For my highlight, I'm just gonna use my finger. Just put a little bit there. Like I said, this highlight is brutal. It is very brutal. If you overdo it and you shine bright like a diamond the whole day, you know, it's very so to highlight, okay, this thing is reflecting. Okay, so to highlight, I'm going to be using the Fenty bronzer in the shade Mocha Mami actually, Mocha Mami. And let's get it. And it's also very pigmented, so be careful how much you put. Let's just add more color to that face. I don't know why it's kind of giving me a glitter vibe, like the nice tone, which is going in well with the contour that I did. And then maybe I use this brush with some glitter, because I'm getting a little bit of glitter there. It's giving. I feel like it's completely giving. Let me look at my mirror. It's giving. So as you can see, I went ahead and did my eyelashes off camera, and this is how the girl looks. So the only thing that's missing is lipstick. So I am a nude girl any day, anytime, but today it's just not that day. I'm sorry. I want to go in with a bright color, so I'm going to be using one of these lip liners. It's more of a crayon, if you know those kid crayons that are very thick. So it's the one that I'm going to be going in with to line my lips. So yeah. So when lining your lips, you always have to be careful not to overline or to underline. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but yeah. So I'm going to be going in with this Maybelline. What is it called again? Super Stay Made Ink. It's actually a new shade that I got, shade 335, and it's called Hustler, which is what I am. So let's see. Okay. This is how I like to mix it up. Okay, I was doubting the two shades at first, but then this is what we have. So your girl's just gonna go and change into something else and also do my hair, and then you can see the final finished look.